Hello. Hello and good morning, good afternoon. Let me see. It's 10:51, but I've been up for a while now. And then, I do the return of senders. I do the return of senders every day. The return of senders, the purpose of the return of sender is to return the energy back to wherever it's coming from. People project an energy. They want bad things to happen. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's being done. I am aware of it being done. So all I can do is protect myself. I do my spiritual splash. I have a splash. I do have it available. The splash will help you. It can remove the negative energies from you. It's going to make things better, your aura, and it can enhance your awareness, your psychic awareness abilities. We all have them. You just have to awaken them, and you have to work on them so that you can make them stronger. But we all have them. We all have intuition. We all have it. The thing is, not everyone pays attention to it. We think it's nonsense. you know I was scrolling this morning. I was like, I'm not gonna make anything. I thought it was Thursday. I thought it was Thursday. So then I'm sitting there, bull BSing, wasting time. I'm like, oh, I got time. And then I go and I log in my class, and it's Friday. It's Friday, and I just got a lot of work to do. But what I wanted to talk about was, did you hear? Did you hear? Bochinche. It's not a bochinche because this really happened, and I'm like, oh my god, I saw it on my feed, right? I saw it on my feed, and I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. You know, it's Cardi B, Cardi B, and she's pregnant now. So she's pregnant, and I'm just so happy for. I love her. I love her because she's from the Bronx. She is smart. She is educated. She is clever. And we all go through things, but she overcame, and she is where she is, and she's successful. But it's like, you're always gonna have people that are mad, that are jealous, that are hateful. It doesn't matter. Cardi B is famous, is successful. She's a celebrity. And then people, we regular people, we go through it too. People hate you. They don't want you to have nothing. They doing these death spells. People do death spells. When supernatural things happen, accidents happen off the road. I say, like, her situation, she said it was a freak accident, right? But I know, I know when it's a supernatural, when it's a freak accident, when it's like unexplainable, like it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. When it's like that, that's some brujeria. That's some black magic people putting on you, and they trying to kill you. That's what that is. When it's supernatural, all you could do is protect yourself and pray more. I have my Moldavite stone, and I have my cross. My cross broke. I'm like, how? The chain broke. The cross is sapphire and diamond, so that's still intact, but the chain broke. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just have to go back to my. This is titanium. The Moldavite stone won't break, and this is from Israel. It's an ankh. It's an ankh, and on the other side is like my name in hieroglyphics, Paulina. But whatever, I'm off topic. It's like, we have to protect ourselves. I have my talisman there. Like, we just have to protect ourselves from people, because you never know people. I remember when I was going to take my son through college, and I'm on the highway. And the tire popped. The car could have flipped over, everything. It was like, and I was on my way home. Like, I took my son to school, and he was okay in school. Once I got on the road to go home, the tire popped, the car skidded, and I had to go on the side, and then I couldn't push the car. I'm by myself with my daughter, so it's just me and my daughter. So I couldn't push the car to the side because I'm on the road. The roadside, nobody was coming. the police came and he just stayed with me the whole time. Like, that was my angel that day. And he stayed with me the whole time, you know, to make sure that I was okay and that none of the cars was gonna hit me because I was on an exit. Like, I went to the side, but the side was an exit, so other cars was gonna come through, and then I'm like right there, like they could have hit me. He's like, I'm gonna stay with you. I'm like, okay, just stay with me. Make sure nothing happens. So it's like I couldn't open the door, I couldn't be outside because it's exit and cars were still coming. So I had to sit in the car. But it was supernatural, and all I did was pray and thank God. I was like, thank God I got home. And then I ended up calling a truck, like a tow truck. The officer called a tow truck for me, and he just knew how to fix the tires because I didn't know how to do that either. And I'm like, damn, like, it's stuff, like, I don't know how to do stuff. Like, I could do everything, but it's certain things I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to fix the car, I don't know how to check for none of that. He had to help me. He had to call and help me. The car had a spare tire, and then I had to pay to put somebody to put it on because I didn't know how to do that, you know. And then I got home safely. But that was a supernatural thing that happened to me. People doing death spells on me. And when I went to Buffalo, I didn't tell no one I was going to Buffalo, you know. You know, it's just crazy. But that was just one thing, you know. But that's a death spell. They're working. They wanted something crazy, supernatural to happen. And then when I was in Ghana, something else, a death spell again. They doing death spells. They wanted a car accident to happen. They wanted the car to flip over. So, and then it's chanting really, really fast. And then I wasn't awakened then what that person was doing, but they would, you know, they wanted something to happen. What happened? It was a bus full of people and children. It flipped over. The bus flipped over, and it was a huge accident. Nobody died, thank God. But the bus flipped over. Like, he caused that. It's supernatural. You can't explain it. You can't prove it. Like, why am I saying that? You can't prove it, you know? But, you know, it's something that happened. Supernatural. You can't explain it. It just happened, and I can't believe it happened. And it was just out of the blue and random and unexplained, and it just happened. That's one. Then my friend, I had one friend, his name was Emmanuel Anti. He died, you know. We were just always friends. We would always, like, just talk to each other whenever anything was going on. Like, he knew me, I knew him, and, you know, we was just cool. But someone I was talking to was jealous of him that person was my friend. So, and then it was just, and he didn't believe in none of this shit. Like, I was like, pray, like, protect yourself, you know. You have to protect yourself. And he just didn't believe in none of this stuff. And I'm just like, people are evil. He just didn't believe me. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, how can you help someone that doesn't believe in anything? Like, none of this is real. Like, none of that can happen. But, you know, when you say that, then that's why things happen, because you're naive to the shit. You're naive to the shit. He was on his way to a wedding, and he had all his friends in the car, and he was driving to the location, and the car, like, it must have hit a pothole, hit something. The car jumped up in the air, high up in the air, and fell down and crashed down. He crushed his legs were crushed, and he was paralyzed. Everyone else in the car was okay, but he was hurt, you know. They wanted him dead, but everyone else was okay except him. You know, they wanted him dead. He didn't die. He ended up paralyzed. And then he ended up dying like a year later after the car crash. But I knew what it was. But, like, how can you say it? How can you prove it? Why are you saying things like that? There's no way you could prove it. But you know supernatural things when they happen. I know supernatural things when they happen. Like, I know what the fuck that is. Somebody's playing. Somebody's playing in magic and they're doing evil and they want shit to happen because they don't like a person or they hate a person, so they want things to happen. With the car, like he wanted us to crash because I was in the car and I married him, so he's thinking that if I died, he would get everything that's mine because I died. And it's like, logically, I have children. If anything happens to me, my children get what I want, not who I'm with. I'm an American citizen. I was in Ghana when that happened. Yeah, I was in Ghana when that happened. So it's like, whatever, I'm gonna go back to America, and whatever is mine, my kids get it. Like, nothing goes to anyone in Ghana. I married someone there randomly out of the blue. Married someone there, and that was also black magic, a fucking love spell. And I didn't know, I wasn't aware of none of this shit. But when you go through some things, then you figure out what the hell is going on. He did a death spell because he's a fucking idiot. I can't be with somebody this dumb. And like, I no. Once you go overseas, the spell breaks. So once I went overseas and I came back home, that spell was broken. I was like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck did I just do? Oh my God. Whatever. But that was my issue. Then Emmanuel issue. And then when I took my son to college, it's all spell work. People come for me all the time. They come for me all the time, and all I have is God. I pray to God. I didn't call on my ancestors all the time, but now I call on the ancestors, and I'm like, you know what? I give it to God, and I give it to the ancestors. It's like, yo, you just take this away from me, handle the situation. I don't care what happens to them. I don't care what happens to anyone that came against me. It's like, stuff happens, and then you have to figure out how. Why did this happen? Who are you around? Who are you talking to? And that's how you figure out. You put two and two together. Oh, this one is doing some shit to me. They doing some shit. Like, this is why all this shit is happening. It's because you're doing some shit. How you get away is like, you just cut all forms of communication. Don't talk to them. Don't deal with them. You are not friends with them. They are not a part of your life. Once you cut communication, there's no way for them to sit there and do the black magic. They could sit there and do it on your pictures and on this and on that, have you on do all kinds of shit, make a little doll of you, all that. But that shit's not gonna work because you say that shit is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Call back your power every day. I take all my power back. I don't want nobody having nothing of me. They can't have nothing of me. None of my power, none of my strength, none of my good luck, none of my blessings. My blessings are my blessings, and nobody can take it because it's mine. Call back your power every day, because I don't know why I just started talking about this video, because this girl, she's pregnant. Like, she's pregnant, she's having a baby, and I'm just like, it's a happy time. Like, you're supposed to be happy when you're having a baby. You're supposed to be in a good environment, good things. And then when you're around some people, when you're around people, then they hate you or they're jealous of you. Then you could be with a man, and then the man got other women, and then the women that they're with is jealous of you, and then they want to do shit to you. They want to hurt you and hurt your baby because they're jealous. It's like, that's when you just have to cut everybody off. Like, you know what? I'm not fucking with none of y'all. Like, no. Like, I'm not doing this to myself, It's just crazy because it's supernatural. You can't prove it. I can't prove it. But, I know the energy. I know why shit is happening. I know why stuff is going on. And then I know where it's coming from. And then when you call it out, then you sound... I don't even care how I sound. It's like, you know what? Let me remove myself from the situation, and you deal with your own shit, because it's not my problem. It's not my problem. I'm out. Whatever. I just wanted to talk about the issue about It just happened. It's like the car accident, a freak accident. She called it a freak accident. And then I'm like, she just announced that she was having a baby. And then it's like, all that for me, because I know this shit. It's spiritual shit. It's people sitting here playing in black magic and they just doing stuff. This girl is beautiful. She's successful. She's rich. She got everything that she wants. And then here come the people want to act like they're your friends, and they get jealous, and they do this and they do that, start talking, and it's like, you know what? And then weird stuff starts happening, supernatural things, freak accidents. It's like, gotta check your circle and make sure you have a good team that's with you. I rock alone. I don't have nobody around me. I don't want nobody around me that's gonna have me all fucked up, or it's gonna mess up my flow of things. Nah, I don't deal with anyone. There's me by myself, and that's it. I don't have no friends, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But it's like I just saw her story, or I saw what happened, and I knew what it was. It's black magic. Somebody's fucking with her. Somebody's doing death spells on her, jealous of her, and and it's all over, because it's not even in secret, because they sit here and they talk, they post shit, or they write stuff about her, or how this and how that, and it's like what? You know what? But you can't say nothing, because you can't prove it. You can't prove it. It's just me just talking my shit, and I'm just saying like what I think it is. Like, I could say what I think it is, what I know it is, but there's no way I can know, and there's no way I could prove it. But supernatural things, you have to have been through some things in order for you to know what it is. Because if you don't know nothing, then you're not gonna figure this shit out. Whatever, I'm just running my mouth. Happy Friday, because I can't believe it's Friday. Still stay positive, manifest good things into your life. You are abundant, you are awesome, amazing, great. You know what? And I started writing. I made my list of all the things that I wanted, right? How I did it. Wait, let me find it. I was writing, I want to travel, to win, I want. And my daughter was like, that's not how you manifest. She was like, for you to manifest, you gotta put, I am traveling to X location, or I won my lawsuit. You don't say, I want to win. No, you have to write it like it's already happened, like you already have it. I have a white Range Rover. That's my car, a white Range Rover. I have a beautiful home. Like, I just wrote all the shit that I wanted, because I was saying, I want. And she's like, that's not how you manifest. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, you gotta put it and write it like you have it already, like it's yours. I was like, oh, okay. My divine inheritance is here. I am a high vibrational being. My energy is magnetic. What I put, I am moving forward in life, and nothing is getting in my way. And I just wrote that. I just wrote it. Those are my manifestations. I'm not letting nothing have me fucked up. Nothing take away from my life. Like all the things that I'm doing, I'm just trying to progress. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to grow, heal, evolve, and get over all this shit. And it's like, I'm not gonna let nobody get in my way and stop me and slow me down and have me in another mind. I'm not doing that. I'm leaving that alone, and I'm gonna keep moving forward. Like, nobody's gonna have me fucked up for the rest of this year. This year is my year, and I'm gonna make the fucking best of it. It's been raining. It's been raining, but the sun is coming out slowly. It's coming out, and I'm gonna stay positive, vibe high. I'm moving forward, and pay attention to things, because not everything that you see is what it seems. And to me, it's black magic. The whole thing is how can you prove it? How can you prove it? You know, that is the thing. That's the problem. You can't prove anything. But then when you see them going through some shit, going through difficult times, you see them going through karma, because the way karma comes to people is their money. Your money's fucked up. That's the first thing to go, is your money. When your money's fucked up, then you know there's a problem. There's a problem, and you need to figure out what's the problem and get away from that problem. Your money's fucked up, that's karma. You're getting karma for all the shit that you did wrong. That's why your money's fucked up now. But whatever, nobody listens, nobody cares. They whatever. Leave a love. Leave a love. Stay positive. Vibe high and pay attention. Pay attention. Because you can't prove this shit. But you know what it is when you see it. I know what it is when I see it. Leave a love. Bye.